Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Sports Distraction Podcast. Up top, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at sports_pod100. Just posting a ton of heat there. Matt has switched to full USB capability on his mic, so you'll hear him breathing now. So that's good. Yeah.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, you sound insane right now.
Oh, do I? Nice.
You kind of like doing those bits where you just behave like a maniac and you're like, that was funny, right? It's like, well, not really. No one's seeing what
you
you're
brought
doing.
it up.
Yeah, but as a courtesy to you to not do it, to not humiliate yourself on the podcast. I'm just kidding.
Just like, you should stop doing that. Oh, doing what? This? Bleh.
Well, I forget what it was. I think, there's a ton of examples of it on like podcasts and shit I've listened to in the past, but the only time I've heard it or had experienced it in person was my friend got to do like take over the college radio station. Like he had like a little like, oh, you can do half hour once this class is done, which is honestly the ideal job because like we've been listening to the radio a lot at work lately, and over like a 4-hour broadcast, these motherfuckers talk for like 9 minutes. And like that's it.
Yep.
All right, here you go with the 150-minute lunch hour. And they just play.
Here we go. I'm just gonna hit this pre-recorded playlist button, and there we go.
Yeah, we're
Drink
gonna
my coffee.
put in the disc that Sirius sent to us. But an example of an annoying podcast or just like radio thing that I don't know why I think it's so annoying, but it irks me for some reason. But when it's like, oh, like you start talking and it's like, oh, can I swear on this? It's like, yeah, you can fucking say shit. It's like, you could have just said yes, dude. You don't have to be like, shut the fuck up.
It's just like, yeah, it's one of those tropes that are just annoying.
Yeah, it's just like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Get the
being
hell
able
out
to
of here.
swear, stop being cool in like grade 8.
Yeah.
It's like, get over yourself.
Yeah. Now it's almost better to not swear.
Yeah, exactly. It's funnier.
Like the other day, my girlfriend was like doing something in the kitchen. She dropped the knife. Just, oh, crap. Yeah.
That's way funnier.
Yeah,
way funnier.
Just laughing. Yeah. Today, my friends, we actually have my job is in such a state of decline that I was there for 9 hours. I'm not exaggerating. Like usually I say this as like hyperbole, but I'm not exaggerating. I did maybe 28 minutes of work today in 9 hours. So
it's like, yeah.
So
worth it.
Yeah, worth it. Yeah, thanks, Ford government. Stupid bitch. Give me that.
Have you call me in if you need me and pay me the same amount?
Yeah, exactly. That's what my girlfriend said. I'm like, this sucks. I'd rather just be at home. She's like, well, you don't get $20 an hour to be at home. So I'm like, yeah, that's true. I guess
that's a good call.
I guess I'll do research for my podcast while my coworkers watch Big Stan starring Rob Schneider.
It's so brutal.
Just the stupid, it was on like the big projector in the library too. And like they had it like loud as fuck. I'm like, aren't you like embarrassed to be doing this? Completely avoiding work and watching the stupidest movie of all time.
It's like, pick a better movie. Oh my god!
Like, can't we just be like watching this like on a laptop or something? We have to be like
low key. Yeah, do it more low key.
Yeah, I want to be like I'm seeing Big Stan in the theater, and then the one older guy too, like. It's like, you know, the type of humor. It's like the Adam Sandler poop and cum humor, which if I were watching it by myself, I would laugh. But since I was with them and I was seeing where they were laughing, I was like, you're okay.
Yeah.
But
I have to watch this with my friends. I can't watch this with people I don't like.
Yeah. Well,
this is the worst.
He was literally like something would happen and he's like, oh, I just lost my appetite. Like out loud, like
oh my god!
And I
shut up.
Hey man, I'm gonna kill you. I saw.
Yeah, like oh my god!
I just have my like. Oh, Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, I can't believe he's doing that. Dude, please. Why are you
So like,
behaving?
save us,
Why are you behaving this
spare
way?
us.
Yeah. Well, it's like, so I just like had headphones in. I was just taking notes to present to you. And which brings us to the meat of the, or not the meat of the episode, brings us to the researched portion of the podcast.
That brings us to the beginning of the episode.
What have we done? 25 minutes? What have we?
Yeah, we're on we put down the bread. Now
Yeah.
we can start.
Yeah, we're still in a single digit runtime, and I'm like, okay, we're done. Just get through this, and it's like
Like we're in mid-season form.
I saw this. What is it? What website is it where it's just like green text stories? Which one is that? Is that 4chan?
Oh, that's Pornhub.com.
Pornhub. Pornhub.gay is what you're on. Psh, got him. But whatever the green text one was, the website is. It's a guy telling a story about he's like, yeah, I just leave my coat on all day while I'm at work, so I can just pretend it's something I'm doing quick before leaving. Says that
for 8 hours.
I'm just doing something quick here. Got my coat on. But yeah, that's how I'm going to see the podcast.
I'm going to be in and out.
That's how I feel when we do the podcast over Zoom. We can't really riff as well because we're just on the computer. We're just like, yeah, let's just take care of this. Get more. Put another episode out.
Partially talking over each other constantly because like the delay.
Yeah, there's just that bit of latency, and
it's like
or like when you're in person, I feel like you can kind of like you feel the energy a little bit. So like I feel like I'll start doing a bit, and I'll get like 15 seconds into it, and just be like, yeah, I don't know. I just give up on it because like, yeah, fuck this. This actually isn't that funny.
I can't feel your vibe.
Yeah, I can't feel the freaking vibe. But turning now to my research. Hang on, Keith.
According to my research,
that's papers rustling because I wrote it on paper. I actually stole this from my workplace because I'm like, oh, I need a notepad because I'm not watching a bit of a YouTube video, going to the notes app, typing. I'm like, I gotta get this fucking analog, baby.
But they don't fucking need it, so
yeah, fuck school. This is my retribution for all the times teachers and students or not students, administration has all the times the students have fucked with me.
Stupid students.
I'm taking your supplies. That's what you get for calling my hair gay. Look how long my man hair is. The hair salons are closed.
If for being honest, in high school, hair is pretty gay.
Yeah, my hair I looked ridiculous in high school.
Yeah.
Which is pretty funny. But haven't done a single pull up, just straightened emo hair.
And me, I did the smart thing and never stuck my neck out once.
No, it's that you did it. You got it out of the way in grade 7 in your school photo.
Oh my god, that's
yeah. This is a little bit too inside baseball.
Yeah, it makes my heart clench.
Yeah, I think about that. There's a lot of stuff I can think about where I just remember something I've said or done, and it just makes my heart fall out of my ass because it's so embarrassing. And you're just like,
so
yeah.
funny. Just it's like, hey, I have to actually go home. Oh, you're not feeling well? Yeah, yeah, sure. I'm in horrible mental distress. Yeah. I can't work.
There's been too much psychic damage done to me by myself today.
Oh, today? Well, what happened today? Well, it wasn't really today. It was more like 7 years ago.
It was more, it was actually 17 years ago when I was 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did something a kid would do, and it was brutal.
Yeah. I didn't have an adult's mind, so I was just figuring it out, I guess. But yeah, according to my research, OG Anunoby versus the NBA's leading top of the leaderboard for Defensive Player of the Year honors right now, Benjamin Simmons.
All right, here we go. Stats.
Let me hit you with some numbers. They have the same. They average the same steals and blocks per game. despite Simmons being a higher usage player. So they both average, I think it's 1.8 blocks and 1.8 steals per game.
Same amount with less minutes.
Same amount with less minutes. OG's also only played 40 games where, or it's, hang on, they have this. This is a disaster. I should have never done research.
Yeah. They have, this is,
have,
if you look at it, God damn it.
Fuck, they have, just like rifling through paper. No, they have, because Simmons has 9 more games played, so he has a larger sample size, but they play, I think Simmons has less minutes per game, weirdly. But
really?
Yeah, I think, but it's like 33.1 where OG has like 33.8 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
It's not like a,
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's not a massive, but the big thing, like, he has 9 more games played and they play similar minutes, but Simmons, like, when you think about Simmons, you think of him as an offensive player. You don't think of OG in the same like offensive category as Simmons. You know what I mean?
But the problem with that is, like, Simmons can't shoot.
He can't. He's definitely more of a distributor. He averages like a ton more assists, which I guess this kind of squanders the next stat. Ben Simmons averages 3.3 turnovers per game compared to OG's 1.8. Because he's
like, he's so much better.
Oh, like, I forget who tweeted it. Someone from Raptors Twitter, which I'm sure you're all listening. They tweeted like, OG is what people think Ben Simmons is. Because there was this play where in the Cavs game yesterday, which we'll talk more about when we get into like league shit. There's this. It was Darius Garland dribbles in, and you can see like he calls an ISO play, like, oh, I'm gonna go 1-on-1 with OG, and he just fucking shits on him. He just like doesn't even give him an inch. Like, it's so like, because being able to just keep yourself directly in front of someone who's going forwards at you, and you have to like stutter step backwards and just stay in front of them, it's incredibly impressive.
And they're not going in a straight line.
Yeah, exactly.
They're trying to get around you, so you're just like having to do those little micro
exactly
adjustments constantly.
So he's like stays in front of him, and then like he like kind of goes for like a weird behind the back thing, and he just like swats the ball away. It's like, why would you call ISO on this guy?
Yeah, pick any other player on our team. Literally, pick a player. Like, we have shorter, worse defensive players.
Yeah, we have a
like pick someone else.
Yeah, you could have went in on Malachi Flynn, but instead you chose OG.
Yeah.
But actually, while we're on Malachi, 32% from 3 this season. That's no slouch.
That's not bad.
And he had 18 points against the Cavs. 18-5-5 against the Cavaliers.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good because the Cavs have Jarrett Allen now, so he's like a good defender. But he doesn't really defend point guards, I guess. But do they have Okoro, or is that the?
Oh yeah, ask me. I know.
That might be the Hawks. Never mind. I can't fucking remember. But Cleveland, they have decent defenders. They're not like they're obviously in the fucking bottom of the league, so they're not fantastic. But you know,
there's sometimes like when you say a name, it's like when I'm reading my fantasy novels, and you come across a name, and you're just like, why have a name so
complex
and stupid that I have to like stop and basically read it, like use my finger like I'm in grade 3 and read it because it's so not normal.
You have a bookmark following line for line, and then you come to that and you're like,
shit.
It's like,
what is that?
Yeah.
Why can't you just name him Kevin?
Yeah. We traveled the planet Crunch Kill, and there was I'm the ruler, Kevin.
Yeah, I would be totally fine with that. It would make me laugh first time, and then after that, it would just be easy to read.
And then it's like, no, fantasy and sci-fi is serious, okay? This isn't funny. This is the
what?
Yeah, do not make fun of this.
Yeah, I know.
But sorry, reading a fantasy novel. Oh, what happens in that? You have a regular sized penis, folks.
Yeah, what a fantasy,
folks. It's just too easy for me. But but yeah, I recommend everyone goes and watches. I don't know who the fuck tweeted it or how to find it, but if you can somehow find the video of Darius Garland going one-on-one with OG in last night's game, it's hysterical.
Yeah. Fuck him.
Fuck that guy. And another, I watched. I was reviewing some tape because, like I said, my job is in such decline that I have 8 hours of free time in a 9-hour shift. Where,
terrible.
That's the thing. Like, there's a gym at the school, and I just go and work out for like an hour, like over my lunch hour. Go work out for an hour. Okay, my lunch hour is done. Guess I'll go eat lunch, and then.
Well, it's just like I have a personal gym.
Yeah,
whatever.
It's incredible. I feel very good. Sorry to the haters who did not have gym access. I feel for you because I was letting myself go a little bit when I was like, well, gyms are closed again. Fuck this.
Yeah, that's what I was doing too because the gyms were closed.
Yeah, but you weren't a hair under 230. You were.
Oh, whoa! Yeah. What? Really?
Yeah, we were going off for a little bit.
Holy shit!
Yeah, so I'm
I didn't know you were there.
Yeah, well, this is like this is like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, okay, I got.
No, this is like a year ago. I thought that's what you were about to say. Not just 2 weeks ago.
This is 2 weeks ago. When
man, this was an ancient history. This was 2 weeks ago. Okay?
This
How about you calm down?
This is before I basically got my own personal gym. But yeah, because because I forget why I did it, but I just stood on this because I worked out once there, and I'm like, I can make this a routine. It's actually kind of nice. So I weighed myself when I got home, and I was 228. I'm like, ooh, uh-oh. So now,
no.
But now I'm down to like 209. So that's
holy
pretty good.
Crap, that's crazy, dude. I was like going, oh man, I'm getting to like 180. That's good. Yeah. I gotta get back down to 175.
I feel like both my legs probably weigh 180, and then the rest.
My waist up, that's about 20 pounds. Yeah, your head alone probably weighs 20 pounds.
Imagine if I got a haircut, I'd lose 8 pounds.
Yeah, your hair is so thick.
That's the trick right now. Yeah, I woke up because like I don't know what, like I had like a sensation on the back of my head, but it was just how hot my head gets while I'm sleeping.
Oh, lovely.
I had to like flip over towards the fan because
just like, you know what? I'm shaving my head.
Nah, I can't do it, man.
Yeah, I can't do it either.
Maybe once like Locks for Love or some shit is back, I'll do it.
I've seen some real bad haircuts walking around.
Yeah.
Real bad.
People
I can do this.
Yeah, doing exactly what I think I could do. Yeah,
and you're like, oh shit.
Oh no,
I can't.
My head is huge. My scalp is so white. The fuck.
Yeah, that too.
I look insane. But so on the podcast Twitter, I tweeted at, I think it was like Legion Hoops or some shit that tweeted the NBA's defense DPOY rankings. So I said Simmons is really about to complain his way into Defensive Player of the Year because he really like.
That's exactly it.
Like fucking like Embiid is a better defender than this cocksucker. Like why is he getting so much praise for it? Just I think it's just because since he like plays as a point guard and has a fucking 6'11" wingspan, he gets kind of credited as being an incredible defender. But it's like you're just guarding point guards who are all like 6'6" and under. Like he's just like an anomaly within his position. And like he says like, oh, I guard like because he always clowns on like Rudy and like Miles Turner and shit because it's like, oh, they're not guarding. They only guard other centers. They're only like staying in the paint and getting blocks and shit. But it's like, yeah, dude, like you're not guarding 1 through 5 the way because OG will like he'll go against a center.
Anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Anybody.
You can put him on anybody. It's incredible. So
like their star player.
Yeah.
That's who he's guarding.
But
and he's getting those numbers.
Yeah,
against the best players.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like you say, going against their number 1, number 2 guys. And it's like, okay, go ahead. It's actually a really crazy, like not crazy, but like the NBA, like social media never posts about the Raptors. We'll never post Raptors highlights, never post jack shit. But yesterday in the Cavs game, they're like, oh, Spicy P which I don't think he actually likes. I think he prefers P skills. But Pascal and OG went off. It's like, holy shit, wait, what? We're getting recognized by the league here? What the?
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, my friend. Well, because Pascal's been on an absolute tear.
Oh, yeah, he's been playing amazing, man.
Just some, hey, let's go to our stats guy. Imagine if we had, like, who's the guy that had a robot for a friend on late night?
Jimmy Neutron.
Imagine if we went to Jimmy Neutron and we're like, hey, let's cut it to, what's the dogs? Let's go to Goddard for some stats. Yeah. No, but
could have told you that. Who's the main the number one player on the Cleveland Cavaliers, Matt? Fuck. I don't know. Who is the robot dog in Jimmy Neutron? Oh, that's Goddard. I knew that actually.
Let's say who's the number one player on the Cavs? I don't know. Is it Carl Weezer? Yeah, but no, because Pascal on an absolute tear. He has one game all April with less than 20 points. So that's pretty he's pretty nice with it there. This season he's averaging 21, 7, and 5, and then in April he's averaging 26, 7, and 5. So his point total is a little higher than his season average. And plus a steal and a block and 59% true shooting, which is what I thought they always did. But true shooting is everything combined, from what I understand.
Okay, perfect.
So that's the, I don't know why they fucking, I guess they just separate it to for the accumulative stats, but like true shooting is the important one. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then this past April's second highest scoring month of his entire career. So
that's why I think if we can sneak into that 10th spot, we can do some damage, man.
I forget who it was. I think it was Zach, or on the low post, they said hey, I don't want to face Toronto.
They try the whole game. They don't go away.
Yeah,
they don't give up. They just constantly fucking dig at you, even if they're behind. They're right there,
chipping
whole game.
Yeah,
they never fall behind an amount where you're like, this game's done.
Well, even if they do, our bench unit is, even though we're not fucking lighting anything up points wise, we're still a gritty. You have Yuta, you have like you say, what the fuck, Gillespie, Freddie. He's been playing. He had kind of an off game the other game, but it's he's on a fucking 10-day. Of course you had one wrong game. See ya.
Yeah, and then you got Boucher and Gary Trent Jr. coming off the bench too. So
GTJ, yeah. Kendrick Perkins said,
Boucher, not Boucher though, because he's hurt. Sorry.
Yeah, I know what you mean though. Hey, don't worry about him, man. But GTJ, Gary Trent Jr., Kendrick Perkins on the Powell Trent Jr. trade said, if I'm Norm, I can't remember what he said about Norm, but I remember for Gary, he said, yeah, and he's cooking fish grease in Toronto. The fuck is that?
That's hot.
Is that good or?
That's hotter than no grease.
That's it. Yeah. You ever seen a greasy fish? Don't think so.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Thank you, Kendrick. Very good. Yeah, but
too funny.
Well, because Gary, he's kind of he had a few games where he was just lighting it the fuck up, and then he kind of has been. I guess he was hurt for a little bit, so maybe he's just.
Well, it's the difference between a starting Gary Trent Jr. and an off the bench Gary Trent Jr. That's all you're seeing there.
Yeah, the difference in usage, I guess.
Yeah, if you start him, he's going to go off, and if you don't, then he won't.
Well, yeah, exactly. I saw, who was it? I think it was Kevin O'Connor from The Ringer had a really good point about the Blazers, where he's just there's something missing from this team. You know what I mean? Adding Norm was kind of you know what? Why are you raising your eyebrows? Was Norm the missing piece?
Because Norm wasn't the missing piece. Gary Trent, they shouldn't have made that trade, man. Well, it's so dumb.
Well, it's for me, Norm, he was hot before the trade deadline. And then Gary, there's a reason he was CJ's backup, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like Gary, like he's good, but he's like CJ. You know what I mean? But
Yep.
when you think about it, like the way he put, I should just find the tweet. It wouldn't be that hard. But like basically, like he summarized as like, why would Norm want to stay somewhere where he's always going to be like you're in like a 3 guard lineup and like on a team that it doesn't really work on, and like Nurkic isn't really back to how good he used to be, kind of thing. But yeah,
maybe we took his heart out.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, maybe his heart has been in Toronto, and it stayed here.
Bring him back.
Bring him back, but I think he might just want too much money. Unfortunately, a hilarious take I
20
saw.
mil. It's like too much
Money. Oof. But
that's a lot.
A hilarious thing I saw. Because I don't know who has more delusional fans, Laker fans or Heat fans. Because I saw this one Heat fan that's like, okay, so like what we can do, we can get Lowry and we can get DeRozan. They'll both just have to take pay cuts and make about like between 10 and 15 mil a year.
It's like, oh yeah, perfect. That's great. You know what? That would work. That would totally work. But never gonna happen.
Yeah,
you're a moron.
Unfortunately, we exist inside reality, so
it's like, I'm a veteran and I'm awesome.
Yeah,
this is when I get paid. I'm getting paid.
Yeah, DeRozan is likely he's gonna keep making what he's already making or more because he's played very well with the Spurs.
Yeah. Like, get the hell out of here.
And Lowry is Lowry. Like you can say he's washed, he's just that and the other thing. He's gonna make 20 mil minimum next year.
He's a Toronto pillar, man.
Yeah, whether it's here or wherever the fuck, he's making at least 20 mil. Oh yeah, Lowry and DeRozan will take 10 to 15 mil a year to play behind. Like the Heat don't need another fucking point guard. Like, yeah, whatever, fuck them.
They'll take 25 to 50% less than what they're worth.
They'll take a massive pay cut for literally no reason.
Maybe win, but
maybe win and play together. I'm sure they would love to play together again, but which we're at the point in the Raptors being bad where I'm saying, run it back, baby. Get DeRozan back.
Get DeRozan back.
Bring him back. Let's go. I guess
I don't know, man.
Yeah, well, because we already have enough like solid DeRozan off the bench.
Given the strength of the team right now,
yeah,
I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't get a competent center or.
Oh well, you know what? Maybe get like a big. We need a big.
Well, know what really fucked us was Giannis signing the Supermax in Milwaukee instead of signing in Toronto.
I would take Ibaka back any day.
I thought you were about to say I would take Ibaka over Giannis, and I was gonna just.
Oh no!
I was gonna not even exit the call, just close my laptop.
Like literally, Giannis is one of my favorite players in the league.
Yeah, so
if not my favorite player.
Yeah, Giannis rocks. But yeah, we're seriously missing Ibaka. I think we miss Ibaka more so than Gasol, honestly.
Gasol's getting kind of washed up over in LA town. So
it sucks. It's too bad. He just doesn't fit the system right or something.
Again, bring him back for nothing.
Fuck it, man.
He played so well in Toronto.
Yeah.
So well. Like
made him a champion.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is the Kevin O'Connor tweet. He's actually speaking about his own tweet from December. But basically what he says is like on Portland, awful defense, stagnant offense, no chemistry, no identity. So that's huge right there.
No identity?
Well, yeah, no like what are the Blazers right now? Dame Lillard? The Dame Lillard show?
And it's also like what kind of game what are we trying to do? Are we a defensive team that doesn't score that much but is better defensively than the other team?
Yeah.
Are we a team that's just going to pour it in and hopefully get more points than them?
Well, because that's the thing. I feel like
what are we doing
with that? But with the CJ Dame backcourt, you have to be like a 3-and-D team. You have to be okay. We're gonna shoot from range and then lock them down on the other end. but they have like no perimeter defense. Like you say, Nurkic isn't really what he used to be. And then like Dame seems limited by his hamstring, but nobody's stepping up like he did when CJ and Nurk were out. Major change is needed. So my proposition, Damian Lillard for some kind of package to the Toronto Raptors. I'm just kidding. But yeah.
Does Carmelo Anthony still play for them?
Melo's still out there, yeah.
I fucking love him.
I like Melo a lot. 18 years in the league, motherfucker. It was really weird when he got, where was he? He went from the Thunder to the Rockets, and then he just was out of the league for like a year or two. Then he signed with the Blazers. Like, what was that? He's still like a capable. Like another guy like that is like Jeremy Lin. He just plays for Golden State's G League team. Like, where the fuck where is that guy? Why is he not,
The insanity has dampened.
Yeah,
everyone's sane again.
He got EBT and now he's normal or whatever the fuck. Now he doesn't feel Lin's sanity has been quelled by reassigning negativity in his mind to be positive affirmations.
He takes CBD products and he's all good now.
He takes Xanax. He's gonna become a SoundCloud rapper. But what else? What else we got on this? Around the league,
you got 1,000 notes.
I do. We're on page 2 of the notes now. Around the league for Wednesday. Didn't realize Trae Young is actually out for the season with whatever injury is ailing him. I think it's his hamstring.
Oh, damn.
So that's too bad. John Wall got shut down for the season with a hamstring as well. And I was watching this game. It was the Magic Pacers. And a guy, Devin Kennedy, who's like, I don't know if it's first year in the league, but like he's a newer player, maybe like a sophomore or something. Compound fracture in his ankle.
Oh, great.
Compound fracture means the bone pierces the skin. And there's like a video of like, I forget who it was. It might have been one of the Pacers guys is like walking towards him because he's like yelling. So he's walking towards him and you see him like kind of like stutter back.
Oh my god!
Because he's like seeing something insane. And then shout out to Mo Bamba, comes up, takes his jersey off and covers it, and is like, hey, like you're good, man. You're gonna be good. And then while he's getting stretchered off, he gives a thumbs up. It's like, how the fuck?
It's all good, boys.
We're good. Thank you.
I know that's supposed to be inside me there, but don't worry about that.
Thank you for the support. Thumb. Okay, we're good. It's like, what? Did they like shoot him up? Like give him like a fucking like a hit him with something? Like, okay, you're good.
He's just having rigor mortis and just his thumb.
Yeah.
For some reason,
his arm and his thumb are sticking straight out.
God.
Yeah. They gave him whatever fucking serum they give Joe Biden when he has to give a speech.
They do that, like you'll see it in all sports. The guy gets put on like a stretcher. He gets his like neck brace on. The guy can't move because he just got fucking destroyed, but for whatever reason. Yeah. And then he's getting stretchered off and just thumbs up. It's like, no, not thumbs up, man. You are fucked. You're going to the hospital right now.
What'd you do if you gave a thumbs down on the way out?
Not good. This is bad.
I'm feeling very bad, actually. Oh, this hurts.
If I give a thumbs up, these 18,000 people can continue doing their thing without fucking feeling depressed. So better give the thumbs up.
Yeah. I'm not trying to spoil anyone's good time right now. Really? Oh fuck!
You guys paid good money to be here.
I remember one time we were at like a college party or whatever, and I forget what the guy did, but like I think honestly he just like jumped from a chair to the ground, and he like twisted something in his knee, and like an ambulance had to come. Like it didn't look like anything. He's like, oh, I can't move. Like my knee. Like I have to like you have to call an ambulance. And I remember this one girl that I was in my program. She came up. She's like, yeah, it really kind of fucked up the whole night. What? He has to go to the hospital. What the fuck?
Like, everything is about me.
Well, especially like in college.
This is my night you ruined.
That's absolutely what you... that's the thing. It's just like a normal... Yeah, oh, way to ruin this Friday. It's like not like a special... It's just like a normal day. You had to go and fuck it up by going to the hospital. Thanks a lot, dude.
His day is like way worse than your day, man.
His next few
Like, get
months
fucked.
are probably fucked up now.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
He's
great.
about to go have a bad time.
He's about to go do physical therapy, and you have to. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
I
had to see it.
I had to. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna get extremely drunk and have sex with a guy whose dick was on all the way soft because he was just trash hammered. I'd be like, yes, I fucking. And Asher Ross, I Love College starts playing.
I'm pushing rope over here, so
yeah,
it ain't good.
I'm just mashing it right now. I don't know what the fuck.
This hurts.
Like you said before we started recording, though, the Spurs and the Wizards win streak at 8. The Suns and the Knicks win streak at 9. They didn't hit double digits. The Knicks looked like couldn't lose, but Chris Paul scored the Suns' final 7 points to secure the dub for the boys.
Yeah, he had that weird fucking
circus shot.
Like, that's not going in. Oh, and it went in. How the hell did that go in?
Over top of Randall. Which
honestly, just deflating.
Randall, I think I have it somewhere here. Yeah. Randall, no question, most improved player this year.
Oh, he's incredible, man.
Well, that's like
incredible.
I feel like when he first started playing on this level, I'm like, oh, okay, he's getting hot, but then he just stayed like this is just his level now, it seems. It's like this guy's like he's like a superstar. He's only 26, I'm pretty sure, 26, 27. So he's like in the middle of his prime. So it's like, damn, he could probably sustain this. Like, and then like
I had this thing where I looked at him and I was like, oh, I know that person. Like I just thought of him as like a name in my head.
Yeah.
And like stats and like highlights. But then when I like watched him play against the Raptors, I'm like, oh, I know who this person is. I recognize this person.
Yeah. Well, because he was with the Lakers I think he started his career with the Lakers and he was with the Pelicans for a tiny bit. Now he's with the Knicks. And I feel like I think it was just because it was such a loaded free agency, but when the Knicks ended up signing, because they're like thinking they're getting Kyrie and Durant, but then they got like Julius Randle and like Taj Gibson and shit. But it's like, I don't know, like he's like,
awesome.
Probably early to say, but he's like a superstar now. He's getting like 20, 30 a game and like leading a team. And it's, I don't know. Would you say this makes, sorry, in my notes I have Knicks have potential to be sick for a while. But does this make the Knicks a destination again? Was my question.
Ooh, well, when you have like a winning personality, and like that's the biggest thing. It's like, yeah, your city can be great, but if I'm gonna go somewhere and I know I'm just gonna lose,
yeah,
I don't want to lose. I want to win.
Not even that. I want the opportunity to be competitive. I don't want to just be like
that too. Yeah, like I will not win. I know I'm not going to win if I go there.
We will not.
Fuck that.
We're not making the playoffs this year. Is like a known thing when you join a certain team. But now that, like you say, they have that winning mentality, and things are clicking a little better. You know.
Yeah, you have pieces, right? So if you add that like one little spark piece, and if you have the mentality like the same mentality that Beal has, where it's like, I'm gonna be the reason this team wins.
Yeah, you're.
I love.
Yeah,
I'm the guy.
Yeah.
If you can have that mentality of like, I'm gonna go there, and with them, because of me, we're gonna win because I'm gonna be the addition.
I'm gonna elevate them.
That pushes them over the edge.
Yeah,
because I'm awesome.
I'm gonna fully just drink the Knicks Kool-Aid. I'm gonna mix the orange and the blue Gatorades together. And Zion Williamson will not pick up his rookie extension with the Pelicans, and he will be with the New York Knicks, baby. Let's go.
Well, it's just like the orange and the blue. What does that make? Like brown?
Does that make purple? I don't fucking know.
It's not purple.
No. But what the fuck else do I have? Yeah. So the Knicks are sick. Oh, what I wanted to say, because the Suns are who snapped the Knicks win streak. So last year, in a shortened season where you played 72 games, the Raptors had a 53-19 record to finish the season. The Suns are at 42-17 through 59. So there's only 13 games left, and they're 11 wins behind where the Raptors were. So it's like,
wow.
and like the Suns are like, people are saying like the Suns are like top 3 to like win it. And I feel like people like last year, like Kawhi left Toronto and they're like, oh, fuck it. It's over. Fuck y'all gay, they said. And they're like,
Yeah.
Adam Silver, what the hell? Can't
Oh,
see. You're playing in fucking Tampa next year, he said. And his entire head turning
we
red.
don't want to do that. Well, too bad.
Can we just please play in Toronto and I can just live at my house?
And can you bring fans back?
You bring fans back. Can you, Adam Silver? We're giving you the opportunity to fix Ontario's COVID crisis.
Yeah, like home court advantage in Toronto is so huge.
Yeah, like you don't even. I feel like because I would watch games and be like, oh, I'd be so sick to go there. But then when we finally went there, it's like literally for however long you're there, like 2.5 hours, you're on the whole time.
Yeah, it's electric.
There's always something, and like, even if it's like, because like, you know, like some games, like the first quarter, like you kind of, you know, it's not like exciting ball, but even like as soon as you get in the building, you're pumped.
Yeah,
you're like amped up. So I feel like looking at like, I don't know how stacked this free agency is, but free agents can see like OG and Pascal and like Fred VanVleet and like see these guys and be like, oh, like, yo, Toronto's kind of sick. Fuck it, I will live in Canada.
Yeah, like, yeah.
What the hell going on? The milk in a bag? What they say?
Well, maple syrup and
red plaid and Ute.
Yeah.
Huh?
No, not Watanabe.
No, we're just saying Ute. That's Philly's or Canada's version of Philly when they say John, like JAWN. Just a filler for anything ever. Yeah, I'm tapped in with the different populations around the continent.
I couldn't care less.
Typical.
Boom.
What the fuck else? Oh, are the Jazz frauds? Is my one header. But
oh, dude, they're gonna go far.
You think the Jazz are? I watched them play the Timberwolves yesterday.
That's okay. You can't just think a team blows because for whatever reason, a team at the bottom of the standings is a good matchup against them for whatever reason.
Well, let's be clear.
It's a bad matchup.
The Timberwolves are at the very bottom. You can't be. It's not like, oh, they lost to the Pelicans. No, they lost to the Wolves, who I think still have less than 20 wins. But I think maybe they're just missing because Mitchell's still out. So maybe he's just like what elevates them. But there's this sequence where D'Angelo Russell drives and gets like an easy layup because Gobert is like way up at the 3-point line.
It was like a toss in from the thing. Yeah,
it was an inbound play, and he's just
inbound.
Like,
yeah,
there's this
hilarious.
There's this still image where he literally looks like Wile E. Coyote chasing after him, like with his arms like completely stretched out, like a cartoon burglar, like with his arm like no,
come back.
Yeah.
Kind of missed my assignment on that one. Whoops.
Oh, hey, this guy Gobert is not understanding the assignment here.
He had like a 10-foot radius of no one around him.
Yeah. Hey, Rudy.
Like, okay, I guess I'll just go to the net then. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I guess I'll just go for an easy 2. But speaking of having 10 feet around with no one around him, do you see Kevin Love down all the way bad for the Cavaliers yesterday? Just guy hates playing basketball now. Do you see?
Yeah, they said, what was the line here?
Because he apologized to.
Well, I don't give a fuck if you apologize.
Well, honestly, obviously, devil's advocate here. It's kind of funny that he's just like, fuck this, dude. Just like treating it like it's like he works at Domino's. Just being like,
yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
The Cavs,
you're on television right now. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why?
Getting paid right now, you fuck.
Yeah.
The Cavs turning page with Love after latest on-court incident.
Yeah, well, because he's had like a few where like there was that time where he was like punching the chair, and then like he got a wrist injury from it or some shit, and like I think he's just fed up with the Cavs. Like he wants to play with the Blazers so bad, but they refuse to trade him or buy him out.
Yeah, okay, so it's like Love carelessly batted the ball inbounds during the third quarter and then made no defensive effort as the Raptors scored off the turnover.
Yeah.
He was apparently frustrated with the officiating, not the team's performance.
Ah, okay. So that didn't come across in the video where he slaps the ball inbounds and then just Flynn gets an easy 3.
Yeah, like what are you doing?
Yeah. So I guess the question is Kevin Love a baby, or is he a I don't even know, like an idol for the working man, where you're just like you're upset with something about your job, so you're just like fuck you then. I'm gonna work like shit.
I'm a white guy.
I'm 6. He's shorter than I think. He's only like 6'8", but he plays center. Yeah, this is a good time to organize your chords.
He's shorter than he's only 6'8".
Well, like fucking
holy shit.
Like a typical center is like 7 feet tall now. You know what I mean?
Gotta get that 4 inches, boy.
It's pretty standard. There's this guy at my work who's like, yeah, I didn't hit my growth spurt until I was in like my last year of high school, first year of college. But yeah, I was 5'10" for pretty much my whole life, and then I got that extra 4 inches, and he's literally like maybe half an inch taller than me. Like, hey man, I hate to break it to you, you're not 6'1".
Or 6'2", as you think.
Yeah.
The one person at my work, she's like, yeah, I'm like 5'8". She's like an inch shorter than me.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, what did she say? She said something way small.
I'm
She's like, I'm like 5'6".
Yeah.
Like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
You're like almost 5'10".
It's funny how pretty much every single episode height comes up. We always we're those 2 5'10" MFs who ain't happy with being 5'10", who wish they 6 foot. Haha. But
I'm just gonna start saying it in centimeters so it sounds like a lot, and no one knows what that height is. It's like, that's 6 feet tall.
Is that
yeah,
good?
sure it is. As far as you know.
Yeah, but it's like you know what my first girlfriend post high school. She's like, yeah, I'm 5'9", and she's easily like 6'1". She's way taller than me.
She looks like a giraffe. Yeah.
Yeah. Ain't that some shit? What the fuck else? I don't really have a ton else. Oh, the Clippers signed Boogie for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I saw that.
Boogie will finish off with the Clippers. That's nice. Going in the Jazz Wolves, Cat had 21 and 11, and D'Lo had 27 and 12 assists. So that's pretty sick. And Anthony Edwards is just cool. I think he should win Rookie of the Year just because he's cool. I don't give a fuck how good Halliburton or LaMelo have played.
Points don't matter.
Points don't matter.
Be a good hang, you know?
He's just a funny guy. Like he on his Instagram story just posted like a video of himself just like singing and dancing in the car. Just like, damn. I hope you just take that with you, man. Don't let the game make you jaded, you know?
You don't have to be this other thing because you're a basketball player. You can just be yourself.
Well, I feel like God love him for everything he did, but I think Kobe kind of instilled that in a lot of people. It's like, oh, you got to be a dog. You got to be, you know.
They showed the one thing with Jordan where like he would get dressed up even if he had to walk like 13 feet outdoors, because if those people saw him that would only see him once in their whole life, he wanted them to see him
interesting
at his top, right?
Yeah Jordan was he was the most famous guy of all time at that point, and
he kind of still is.
Isn't that funny? He's like, okay, my playing career's done, and now people still are just like, hey, Michael, hey, Michael, can you guys just leave me the fuck alone?
I did the thing. Leave me alone. Let me go golf and gamble.
Let me go gamble and make billions of dollars from shoes.
Yeah.
Are you gonna try to get the LeBron 8 Hardwood Classic tomorrow?
I wouldn't disappoint myself and try to do that.
You'll be sleeping anyway.
And it's sold out. immediately.
Those
Hey.
ones, yeah, the Nike LeBron 8, the Knicks colorway, and the Jordan 4, probably the most highly anticipated release this year. The Jordan 4 University Blue both come out tomorrow. But the real geniuses are waiting till April 29th to buy the restock of the all-white Jordan 12 low top, like myself.
Good luck, my friend.
That's the smart money play. But good luck. I don't think I'll need good luck to get the Jordan ones, but or like the Jordan 12s rather. But I will need good luck when I attempt to get the 4s tomorrow.
Come on.
I ask for nothing, please. Shoes are all I have.
I need more shoes.
I need another pair. Add it to the fucking pile, baby. Yeah. I got nothing else. I don't know how long we've been going for, but this was a fun one.
Good times.
Good times. Hey, usually, like, most podcasts are like, oh, we got 10 more minutes. We got to hit that hour. Not me, baby. Not us.
Don't care.
We know when it's over. We're like, yeah, that's good enough.
Let's just talk dribble for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, instead of just letting it peter out and turn into dog shit like we usually do, we'll just cut it while it's still okay.
Yeah, man.
Plus, I'm very hungry. I got to have a shake. Baby hungry.
I'm also hungry. So,
thank you so much for listening, my friends. This was a good one. Follow the shit at sports_pod100 on Twitter and Instagram. I have yet to upload the past like fucking dozen episodes to YouTube. So if you're a YouTube listener and you're just now hearing this, I'm sorry. Kisses. But follow us Apple Podcasts, rate us 5 stars if you're an Apple user. If not, Spotify is there for you. Wherever you get your podcasts, and just follow me on Twitter, man. That's where I do my best work.
What?
Because our best work certainly is not on the podcast with Matt fucking with his mic the entire time instead of just listening to a conversation.
You know what? I need a lapel mic.
No, just get a stand so you can just sit there.
Get a stand.
Yeah, it costs like $25. What the fuck? No, I'll just buy a $190 lapel mic instead and have it jostle against my shirt every time I move.
Yep.
Just inaudible. Yeah, this is way better, Matt. Good thinking with the lapel mic.
Yeah, but now I can move around.
Now I can go from sitting back to sitting slightly forward because my back is sore.
Woo!
Yeah. All right.
Anyway.
All right, folks. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you on Saturday. Goodbye.
See ya.